Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about my week in the hobby. I'm going to recap my card hunting adventures, my shopping hauls, mail days, some news, updates on my life, all of that good stuff, right? So on Monday, October 4th, yep, it's October already, October 4th, this past Monday, I went to a couple Targets and man, I was so excited because I actually saw product at Target. I actually saw baseball, football cards at Target. I couldn't believe it. Didn't see any basketball there, but when I saw that stuff, I was just so happy. I love seeing sports cards at Target, right? So, I didn't see any high-end stuff. They had prestige football, score football, Series 2, baseball, Gypsy Queen baseball, nothing high end, which makes sense. The high end stuff is what people are willing to kill each other for, which is just dumb. But anyways, on Monday, October 4th, I picked up 7 of these Gypsy Queen packs here. I forget how much they were. I think they might have been just $2 or $2.50 or $3. I don't think they were $3 because I wouldn't pay $3 for a pack here. But for just 6 cards, I'm not paying 50 cents a card for a Gypsy Queen card here. But yeah, picked up these. Picked up 7 of those. That's all they had. So I picked up my 5 limit, and then my wife picked up. Not my wife. My daughter picked up some more to help me out. And then on Tuesday, October 5th, nothing happened. No Target drop. But on Wednesday, October 6th, oh yeah, there was a Target drop. And it was a huge Target drop. It was probably one of the biggest Target drops I have ever been a part of. And so they had a whole bunch of product drop. I kind of go through what I got there. I picked up Topps Chrome Blaster here. That was kind of my test purchase to make sure they weren't gonna lock me out or anything. So I picked up one of those. Let's see, what else did I pick? So the next was Optic Basketball, which was the item I really, really wanted. I really want to get my hands on a lot of 2021-22 Optic Basketball, right? They had, let me see, there were, in my opinion, there were about 2 waves of the product being released. The first wave, I had 3 of them in my cart. I entered my PIN and I got cart jacked. I got nothing, right? It gave me an error saying item was sold out. Well, that's technically not an error, but it said item sold out, or just, yeah, whatever. And so I was like, oh no, this sucks. And so then I tried it again. I think I got 2 or 4 in my cart. I entered my PIN again, and I was like, come on, it's gotta work this time. Because on Discord and on Facebook and on YouTube, everyone was saying that they scored 3, they scored 2, they scored 1, they scored 5. And I was like, all right, now it's my turn to score. So for the second time, I had either 2 or 4 Optic basketball blasters in my cart. I entered my PIN again for the second time, and for the second time, I got cart jacked again. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it, man. What horrible luck, right? My buddy was able to get one, but I didn't get any. A lot of people were able to score some. I don't know how many were actually available for the public. I think there's around 20,000 available, which is usually a 50-50 chance. If there's 20,000 blaster boxes available, for me, that's about a 50-50 chance that I will get it or not. So in my experience. So yeah, no Optic Basketball, so that's okay. But I was able to pick up 4 of these Donruss football blasters, which I'm still really enjoying. I really like Donruss football. Like I said, it's the only good football product for the first 2, maybe 2.5 months of the football season. So that's why I like Donruss football. I know Absolute Football comes out soon, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Absolute Football. I just don't like how those base cards look. But I do like how these Donruss football base cards look like. And just so that you guys have like a point of reference, like a 2019 PSA 10 Josh Allen rookie card, just the base one, not even talking about like an insert or autograph or anything, just a base 2019 Donruss football Josh Allen card. If it's a PSA 10, they go for about $200 to $250, right? And so that's why I like this product. If Herbert, or not Herbert, that's last year, or if Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, if any of those guys can become a quarterback that can consistently get their team to the playoffs, I think that base rookie card, if it's a PSA 10, will fetch for about $200 because Josh Allen is fetching $200. So that's why I still like this product. People dog on it because it's not optic, because it's not select, because it's not prism, but I think it's still good. I think it's still a good product. Plus, you could hit a downtown card, right? So I got 4 of those. Excited about that. And my biggest haul of the week is right here, right in the middle here. I got 6 2020-21 select basketball hangers. Target was selling. This is the first time Target was selling it on their site. Target.com was selling it on their site. And so they were selling it in bundles of 3. And so I was able to pick up 2 bundles. I think the limit was 3 bundles. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to push my luck. I'm just going to take 2 bundles. And I'd be more than grateful for that. So yeah, I was able to pick up 2 bundles of 3 and got 6 of them total. So great day for me. And I'm still talking about, I'm still on Wednesday, October 6th. This is still the Target drop. Next, Target dropped some, they dropped like these Donruss, the 2020-21 Donruss, fat cello packs, but I wasn't able to get any at Target.com. Whenever I tried, it said like sold out. These were for pickup only. So it kept on saying that these were sold out, which was weird. And so I tried getting some, tried different locations, and it kept on giving me an error like, sorry, item was sold, or like you've reached your limit on purchasing this item, or it would say it was available at a local Target, and then like a minute or 5 minutes later, I would get an email from Target saying, sorry, this product's no longer in stock, which sucks. Oh well. But yeah, and then next, they released some Topps 2021 Baseball Series 1 hangers. I've opened up a lot of Series 1. Series 1, 2021 Topps Series 1 is probably the product I've opened up the most of in all of my sports card collecting years. And so but I have not opened up any for this channel. Like, I have opened up a lot. I think I've got like maybe like a 3,000 card count box full of just Series 1 base cards. And so I've opened up a lot of that stuff, but I've never opened up any for the channel. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to open some up for the channel. So I bought 4 of these. Might pick up 1 more just so I have a full set of 5, but we'll see. I don't know. That's just my random thinking. Yeah, I got 4 of these. And so I swung by Target, picked up these 4. And when I was at Target, I saw that they had a Series 2 hanger just chilling on the shelf. So I picked that up as well. So that was my Wednesday, October 6th. Huge, successful Target.com drop. And I was able to physically pick up my 4 Series 1 hangers. And I purchased a Series 2 hanger, right? Let me see. On Thursday, October 7th, nothing happened. I decided to sleep in for a couple reasons because I had a huge successful day at Target.com the day before on Wednesday. And based upon the photos that people have been releasing on various Discord groups, Facebook groups, and on YouTube, it seems like Walmart was not going to get a lot of good product this week. People weren't, because I mean, if Optic basketball or Donruss football Megas or Bowman Chrome was being released at Walmart, it would be all over social media. It would be all over Discord. It would be all over Facebook and YouTube. But everyone was reporting that none of those three products were available. Maybe Donruss Football Megas was available were available at some locations, but not a lot. But I mean, most people were just sharing photos of a pretty weak drop this week for Walmart, which is unfortunate because everyone is waiting for Optic Basketball, everyone is waiting for Bowman Chrome, and everyone is trying to get their hands on some Donruss Football Megas, right? And so, because of that, and because I had a successful day on Wednesday at Target.com, I decided to sleep in and skip Walmart, which I'm glad I did because the Walmart that I normally go to, the vendor wasn't there. The vendor did not show up that day, right? Because after I dropped off my kids at school and I swung by Walmart around 9 o'clock, I was like, oh, there probably won't be anything left. I went there and there was nothing. Absolutely nothing there, which was a surprise to me. So I asked one of the cashiers that I recognized their face because they usually help us ring out. She said, yeah, the vendor didn't come. She's like, I don't know. Try maybe tomorrow or next week. So yeah, I'm glad I slept in on Thursday morning. On Friday morning, October 8th, it was a huge day because Pokemon Celebrations came out, right? And I wasn't gonna buy any. I was probably just gonna, based upon what I'm hearing, Pokemon is going to print a lot of the 25th the celebration stuff that's for the 25th anniversary. Just like how they printed a bunch of stuff for the 20th anniversary, they're printing out a lot of stuff for the 25th anniversary. And so I was in no big hurry to get my hands on some Pokemon Celebrations. But I was at Barnes & Noble, and they had some stuff there. So I decided to pick some up because my daughter loves Pokemon. She loves anything Pikachu, anything Eevee, anything like Full Art, VMAX, VEX, all those cards, right? She loves those cards. And so I picked up two Pikachu V Union boxes. And I was actually I was a few people away from picking up an ETB and the Charizard boxes. But that's okay. No big deal. It was funny. When I got home, I showed my daughter. When my daughter got back from school, I showed her the Pikachu V Union box, and she screamed. And my wife just laughed because my daughter doesn't scream when she gets we weren't expecting her to scream when I showed her the V Union box, but she did. It was really cute. And so we opened it up, and that's actually for another channel. That's kind of like for her channel and her friend's channel that they all work on content for. But yeah, so then on Friday, I went to my Walmart that I go to on Thursdays, and again, they had nothing there. They had nothing. I asked them if they received any Pokemon celebration stuff, and they said, no, our vendor never came, so we don't even have Pokemon celebration stuff, which sucks for that store, but which means I'm gonna hit up that store hard next week, because if the vendor didn't show up this week, either he backdoored all the stuff, or all of that stuff is still sitting in the electronics cages in the back, and that vendor just has to set it all out. So I'm probably gonna be hitting up my Walmart every day this upcoming week in hopes that he, I don't know, gets back from vacation, or maybe he feels better and he goes and he restocks everything on a random day instead of his normal Thursday. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, on Friday, my blaster box came from Target.com, which was awesome. And then let me see, on Saturday, I got so much mail on Saturday. It was so awesome. And I was pretty successful in my retail hunting as well. On Friday, I went to Target. after I went to Walmart and I picked up these, which was crazy. I'm so freaking happy I got these. 5 2020-21 Donruss basketball cellos. I've never opened up this product. I've never opened up Donruss before. When I first got back into the hobby in like February of 2021, they had Donruss baseball, and I was like, I'm not buying that stuff. That stuff's horrible. It's garbage, right? And because of that, I've always kind of looked down on Donruss basketball and Donruss football as well. But in the last couple of weeks, after opening up a bunch of Donruss football, I'm like, dude, Donruss football is legit. I love this stuff. I wish I got to open up some Donruss basketball. And then on Friday, I found this Donruss basketball, which just blew my mind. I grabbed all 5 because 5 was the limit there. And super excited to open that up for the channel as well. And the weird thing was that on Wednesday morning, I was trying to buy these things. This stuff dropped on Wednesday morning, and I was like, it was available at my local Target, and I told Target I want 5, and then I don't know, like 5 minutes later, Target said, sorry, like we can't find it. This item sold out. I was like, oh, that sucks. So I tried going to other local Targets online and trying to order them so I can pick them up, and then it kept on saying like, sorry, like either this item sold out, or there was an error, or you've purchased your limit and we can't sell you this product, which sucks because I was like, I didn't buy any, so I'm thinking that they were sold out. So that totally sucked. But Friday morning, I went to the Target, the same Target that said this item was sold out. I went to Target, and on the shelves, they had 5 of these, and I grabbed all 5 of them. So victory for me, right? Went to another Target, and they actually had this stuff. They had this. They had 2020 update. I know 2020 update was kind of like looked down upon. There's not a lot of great rookies in here. And plus 2020 was a shortened year. So like, I mean, what was there? I mean, there's not much to update in a shortened year because of COVID. And so I decided to, so this product isn't like a high-end product or looked well upon, but I was like, you know, I've never opened it. I'm excited to see it on shelves. So I grabbed 12 of these. And then I went to my LCS and I picked up this. I love this product. If you have never used this product before, you are missing out because this is an amazing product. These are perfect fit sleeves for top loaders. These are skinnier than team bags. And so, you know, if you put a top loader in a team bag, it looks nice, but then like over time, the sides kind of get folded in and crumpled up and it doesn't look as good. But this, man, when you put this on a top loader, it fits and looks so good. It just makes the top loader and the card in that top loader pop, right? And so I picked this up. I think this was like $3, $3 for 50 of them. And make sure you have the right one too. Make sure you have the 20 to 60 point if you're trying to just, you know, if you're trying to use a top loader for 20 to 60 point, because they have 20 to 60 point top, these perfect fits for 20 to 60 point and perfect fits for like 70 plus point top loaders. So just make sure you get the right one. This product I love. And at the LCS, hey everybody, sorry about that. I ran into some technical difficulties, and so I had to stop the video, empty out my phone, recharge my phone, and now I'm back. It's probably been about an hour, but it's only been like a millisecond for you all. So where was I? Yes, I went to my LCS. I picked up these. I love these. These are amazing. These are way better than team bags if you're trying to protect your top loaders. The main way I like to store my cards is top loaders. And this new method, which I'm going to talk about next, right here, are pro molds. I've been looking for these for a long time. I used to use, well, I still do use, I have some of these. These are one touches made by Ultra Pro. And the cool thing about these type of cases is that they do a pretty decent job of protecting your cards. I'm just grab a random card here. Sure, Nick Solak here, right? So what you do is you just put the card in here. You put this top part on top of it, right? Really easy, right? But I don't know if you can hear that little clicking noise. Oops, sorry about that. Shook the camera. You hear that little clicking noise? Now, is the card protected? It is. The corners are also, I like how there's a little gap here on all four corners, so that the corners don't get dinged up, but you can hear the card shaking in there, right? Now that's just a paper card, right? Now let me grab like here, I got a Prism card here. Come on, who do I got? Oh, Corey Seager. All right, so we're gonna put this Corey Seager Prism right here. Put that on top. Now you don't hear it. You can hear it sometimes shaking in there. But there's still a little space in there. And the main concern about one touches is that because it moves a little bit, you're scratching up the surface, right? Some people will take these cards, will actually put a penny sleeve on top here. And I usually recommend like a bigger penny sleeve. This is like a standard size penny sleeve. I use like a penny sleeve that's designed for 130 point cards, and then you put it in there, and then you don't hear it shaking around anymore, right? It fits a little better, but it doesn't look as good. And what I mean by that is that you can kind of see like the penny sleeve, it's not even, it's like a little, there's a lot of it over here. You got to put it in perfectly, right? And on top of that, now you have two layers of penny sleeve and the case before you see the card, right? And that kind of eventually, and then if you take it and you put it in a case as well, the card just doesn't look as sharp. It looks actually a little more dull than normal, right? So that's the deal with one touches, right? Now, these new things that I'm really excited about, these Pro molds down here, I'll put it up here if it stays. The cool thing about the Pro molds is that they're actually sized for a penny sleeve. So, open up my Pro mold, right? You take the card in the penny sleeve, put it in, you center it, put the top on, and look at that. And if I shake it, it doesn't move too much, right? And it holds the card really nice, and it actually looks cleaner because now you're not seeing like this little, now you're not seeing like the case and then the penny sleeve outline there. You just kind of see one thing and it looks really sharp, really clean. And that's how I like to store my cards now. I like to use these and top loaders. These are kind of for like my PC cards that I'm going to hold on to for a while. These just look better in my opinion. And I also like to put my cards into, I also like to put them into like little individual bags for one touches, right? It just makes the card look so much cleaner. It protects it really well. And this is the closest thing to like slabbing a card. And it only costs you maybe about, $3.50, maybe $4, as opposed to like slabbing a card if you want to hold on to it. I really like this look. I think it looks really nice. It's durable. It's not going to damage the card. Now, one touches, they're probably not going to damage your card, but they might damage your card. And so, another thing about these magnetic cases is some people like to put a piece of tape over it. Me, I don't like how that piece of tape looks. I'd rather just put it in one of these bags that's designed for one touches or magnetic cases, because then you don't have a piece of tape. Tape is always dangerous around cards, even if it's painter's tape. Painter's tape is less dangerous, but it's still a little dangerous. And it also protects the case. There's nothing worse than putting a card in like a $3 one touch, and then all of a sudden like looking and like going like, oh my gosh, there's a scratch on my one touch. Like, how did I get there, right? Because one touches can get damaged. They can get scuffed up, right? And so, yeah, I went to my LCS, picked up these perfect fits for top loaders, and I picked up a bunch of these pro molds here, which I'm gonna transition to. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll use the rest of my one touches for now. But once I'm done with those, I only have like 4 or 5 left. Once I'm done with those, I'm gonna switch all over to these pro molds because I think they just look amazing here. So let me see what else. On Saturday, after all that, oh yeah, and then my hangers arrived on Saturday. All of these select hangers, they arrived in the mail, all 6 of them, and then my 4 Donruss blaster boxes arrived as well in the mail. So that was my week there. Let me summarize everything up. Overall, this week was an amazing week for a couple reasons. First reason, I got my hand on some pro molds, which I'm super excited about to transition to. I also got some more Donruss football. I got a little Pokemon. Actually, you know what? In between the video shutting down, I grabbed the box here. So this is the other box. I won't be able to fit into the frame, but I got this. This is the Pikachu V Union from Pokemon Celebrations, and I knew my daughter was gonna love it because she loves anything Pikachu or Eevee. And look at this giant Pikachu V Union card. Like, that's just crazy. Look at all those. So these are the 4 individual cards, and this is like a giant size card. Look at all those Pikachus, man. That's just freaking amazing. That's awesome. But anyways, yeah, and then I got a bunch of stuff. Man, I got some Donruss football cellos. I was not expecting that. Select basketball, like, I don't know how much more select basketball they're gonna make, but I'm guessing this is it. Usually, when Panini makes a product for retail, blasters come out first, and then the megas, and then the hangers, and then you'll slowly see like blasters, megas, and hangers repeat, but not in the quantity that it was the first time it was released. And so with select hangers finally being available at Target.com, I think that's a sign that Select might be ending its printing of Panini might be ending its printing of Select Basketball 2021. So yeah, so overall, awesome week. I got what, like 11 hangers, right? 11 hangers, 5 blasters, and I think like 24 packs of cards and supplies. Like, man, that's a good week, right, people? That's a great week. I feel incredibly blessed to have had such a great week. So yeah, let me know how your guys' weeks was in the hobby, man. I'd love to know, like, if you if you ripped open an awesome card, or you're able to secure some product at retail prices. You know, let me know. I'm interested. And for this upcoming week, I've got a funeral in LA, so I'm going to be gone Tuesday and Wednesday. I might have content up for those days. I may not. I'm not too sure yet. I'm kind of slowly working on stuff. I got to focus on packing and the logistics for my kids first, since they have school and we're going to leave them here while my wife and I go to that funeral in LA. Yeah, so it might be a slow week for me. And Barnes & Noble, don't sleep on Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble should be getting more Pokemon Celebrations. I'm thinking they should be getting more Donruss football blasters and mega boxes. And they might even be getting some optic or Bowman Chrome this week. That's what I'm hoping for. For sure, Walmart and Target should be getting optic basketball and Bowman Chrome for sure. They will guarantee be getting those items this week. So keep your eyes out for those stores, and best of luck to all of you out there hunting for cards. So I'm going to close off with this. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on about my week in the hobby. I hope you all had a great week, and that this upcoming week is going to be awesome for you as well. So you take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.